Hi, I'm Harry, and welcome to part 31 of the Last of Us walkthrough on Survivor mode. So we're in the Lakeside Resort, and we're about to get overwhelmed by infected, so I'm just going to cut this short. Make sure you grab that Molotov and rag, and basically just grab anything that's around here. We covered it in the last video, so you should have got most things already. Make sure you're crafting this Molotov, because we're going to use it very shortly. We're going to face a couple of waves of enemies. So let's get started. The first wave is going to be 3 runners and 2 clickers. So get behind here and you can get a sneak attack on them and hit him. And you can use our kind friend here as a kind of human shield quite often, and then get the jump on them like that. And then the clickers, take care of them, 1 hit. The rifle, and then just check the bodies just to see if they've dropped anything at all, because occasionally we do get some ammo drops. And yeah, make sure you're checking all the bodies, and you're getting the shots off on the runners. Oh, that was, I nearly missed, but I got his arm completely off. So this section there's going to be 7 runners and a clicker. So take advantage of David taking the kind of heat, and then get those knife shots in. Obviously not for the clicker. I left that a bit late. And as always, make sure you're getting your reloads in. Oh, there's an explosive just here we can pick off. And there's a runner coming. Yeah, runners coming everywhere. But really, just get behind him, kind of use them as a shield. Watch out for them coming behind you, though, and then just take those shots there. So the next one, there's going to be a few more runners, some clickers, and bloater is going to come. And that's where we're going to use our Molotovs, really. Get those shots off on the bloater early, take care of the other infected while he burns, and yeah. We always want to make sure you're moving around, you're checking all angles. And as I said, getting behind him where you can, let him grab him, and then you can kind of get that surprise hit. So just like here. And then here. So that's our runners taken care of. You can hear a clicker coming down here. Time to get a reload in. Ideally not miss the clicker. Especially since ammo isn't exactly high. But some of them should start to drop ammo, especially when you start to get quite low. And that's the bloater coming. So we want to make sure we get that clicker, because he will drop ammo. And then let's get an early Molotov on that bloater. Finish our reload. And then we just need to be careful of this guy throwing stuff at us. So move around. As I said, get the Molotovs going. If you need to, you can use nail bomb. And there we go. I mean, it seems a lot harder than what it actually is, but as I've kind of just made it look there, if you just move around, get behind cover, get behind our nice human shield, and yeah, you can see lots of bodies. Let's pick up some more ammo. And yeah. Whew. So now just head down here. And let's
listen.
Take a look.
No infected.
No infected. What'd I tell you? All right. Let's head on back. Check on that buck of ours. Well, you handled yourself pretty nice back there. Whew. I'd say we make a pretty good team.
We got lucky.
Lucky? No. No such thing as luck. No. Now, you see, I believe that everything happens for a reason.
Sure.
I do. And I can prove it to you. Now, this winter, that's been especially cruel. A few weeks back, I sent a group of men out nearby town to look for food. Only a few came back. They said that the others had been slaughtered by a crazy man. And get this, he's a crazy man traveling with a little girl. You see, everything happens for a reason. Don't get upset. It's not your fault. You're just a kid. James, lower the gun.
No way, David. I'm not gonna let her go.
Lower the gun. Now give her the medicine.
The others won't be happy about this.
Yeah, well, that's not your concern.
Move the fuck out of the way.
You won't survive long out there. I can protect you.
No, thanks. Let's get out of here.
So it turns out David's the head of all the hunters. What are the chances?
Come on. Okay. Joel? I only managed to get a little bit of food. But I did get this. Move your arm. Here we go. Sorry. Well done. That's it. You're gonna make it. Fuck. They tracked me. I'm gonna draw them away from here. I'll come back for you.
We even sure she's here. There were horse tracks down the fucking street. She's here.
So straight away, get sprinting on the horse. And you'll be able to see the hunters in advance, so just try and steer away from them, because they will just grab your horse and you'll have to like kick them off. So like here, one of them's grabbed me. One of them's probably going to grab me again. Oh, no, got through. Yeah, so just keep going. Keep going, just try and avoid them as much as possible. It's not always possible though. Like this guy. Come on, get out of here. And keep heading. It's a pretty straight path, so you're not going to get lost. And yeah, it looks like we're in a pretty bad state here. And it just got worse. Just got a lot worse.
Oh man.
Oh, callous.
Shit.
So straight away, when you get control, run and jump straight into this building. Get in, get this door open, and essentially there's going to be 4 hunters come after you into this area. And you trigger it by just coming around here. And there, you can see, you can hear them. And essentially what we're going to do is we're going to hide in this closet. We're going to jump out and we're going to stab them. Now the only problem is with using Ellie's knife is that it does not count as a stealth kill. For some reason it makes noise and it will attract other hunters. So what we need to do is we need to stab one, retreat, wait for another to come investigate, stab another, retreat, and kind of rinse and repeat. And we might have to go looking for some of the hunters, hunt the hunters, but we definitely want to thin out the 4th as much as possible before we start moving on. So just chill here for a bit. I love the snow effect on Ellie. So yeah, you can see this guy's coming in. So just back up a bit and get ready to grab him with triangle and then execute. There we go. And actually grab a shotgun round. Not that we have a shotgun. Sometimes he drops his shotgun as well. But yeah, you can see it's alerted this hunter. So he's going to start to come towards us. He's going to do the whole inspect the body, bend over. You can kind of see through the crack of this door when he's coming in. I mean, yeah, see, he's literally just stood there, which he should be walking forward. Ah, there we go. I think he was waiting for backup. So again, just, you can see through the hole here, and then we can grab and stab. That was pretty close, that one. Grab the ammo, because now we have handgun ammo. Get that reload in. And then again, just going to keep it out. I'm not going to use it, but... So we know there's 2 more. There's 2 down, 2 to go. And they might not come and inspect around here. Unless we make enough noise to draw them out. So just give it a few seconds. They've not come yet. And we can just start to press up a bit. So just make sure you're covering all your angles. Because the last thing you want is to get spotted. So he's going to come through that door there. You can see there's one just to the right there. And there's one there, and they're both coming. So I'm actually going to start moving back into this room. You can see they're kind of working together and they're moving this way. So I'm not going to be able to get them out in the open. So hopefully we can funnel them one by one into this room. I'll come inspect the body.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. And then we can grab and stab.
Yeah.
Ellie's such a badass. And then that next one we can see is just turned around. So we can kind of stalk him. Grab and just get that final kill. Alright,
Where do I go?
so with those 4, we've got a bit of breathing room. So you want to make sure that
Where'd they go?
we're just grabbing as much supplies as possible. So is it this one? Yeah, so we got a 3/4 alcohol in here. There is an arrow in this chair. And then there is a pendant just in this gazebo type structure. So let's grab that pendant. So that's pendant number 2. Paul O'Brien? Paul De Bruyne? It's kind of faded, that middle name. 153, anyway. And then we're going to move up into this next cabin. And in this next cabin, there's a health bar in the kitchen, just in case you need it. Health bar just here. And in the drawer by the bed to the left here, there is half an explosive. So let's grab that. I can see we can't craft anything just because otherwise you'd have the spanner on the bottom right. But let's just have a look what we're missing. Rags. But we still got a Molotov and 2 nail bombs, so that could come in handy. So we're just going to push up into this cabin, and the next section has 4 hunters. And we should be able to get a good angle on them, so you can see them all here. Let me just move up just to trigger them. So you can see they're there. So I'm just going to move backwards. So yeah, so you can see 1 all the way to the left, 1 just to the right near those stairs. There is going to be 1 up those stairs, and there's another guy knocking around somewhere that we can't see. There he is. Another guy just knocking around there. So what I recommend is heading to the right and going towards the toilets just there. So while those 2 are down to the left, that guy up the stairs isn't looking at us. We can just quickly head into these toilets. Ooh, that guard on the right nearly saw me. You just gotta be careful because they do patrol up and down here. Let's grab that alcohol and just get in this stall just to compose ourselves. Alright, so one of them patrols around here, and he will come in here, and so we should be able to grab him and stab him. But as always, that is going to alert everyone. So we've managed to pick up a shotgun as well. But if we just hide here, hopefully we can draw them out. And they can jump over that window as well, so just be careful. But hopefully this guy's going to come in, and we can do the old rinse and repeat on the grab and stab to at least thin some of them out before we have to take on more.
Okay. Where do I go?
So again, get in here. 2 hunters in the corner. You'd think they'd learn their lesson. But yeah, just because the reason why I'm looking over there is they can jump over that window, so just be careful that they don't pop up that way. But we do have a shotgun to play with now. So just make sure that's got a load in it. There we go. And I'm actually going to keep the bow equipped just because we can one-hit kill people if we get them in the back. So with those 2 down, I'm just going to start to peek around the corner just so I can see where everyone is.
Where do I go?
And see which hunters we've got left. I'm probably going to have the one on the stairs left, and Yeah, it's the one on the stairs, and then probably the one all the way to the right. So there he is. We can see both of them just there. So what we should be able to do is take at least one of them out with the bow and arrow. I mean, even better if he comes up here. Yeah, he's coming up here. So I'm just going to pop over, get in here. And this is where listen mode would really be great, just so you can track exactly where the hunters are coming from and going to. But since we don't have it, and there's a bottle there in case we want to attract attention. Since we don't have it, what we can do instead is just pop out here, have a little look, and just see where they're going to go before hitting them, likely with an arrow. Let's let that guy pop down, or is he staying up high? It's all about the angles, right? Alright. Who can see me from there? I don't know. Ah, him. Just there. Alright.
Hey man, you hear me?
So that takes him out. It's great, even though it's not a headshot. Probably not going to get my arrow back, but I'm kind of okay with that. When did that guy come down here? And that is this area clear. And the other guy fell down here. Ah, arrow back. Brilliant. Alright, now that this area is clear, we want to make sure we go to Sadie's Lakeside Snack Bar, because somewhere there is a rag in here, just on here, and a rag's what we've been looking for in order to create our Molotovs. So I'm just going to go ahead and create another Molotov. Doing fine for health, so it's not really an issue. And then we're going to head up. So let's head up these stairs.
Nature track.
And then we're going to shimmy along this little path here.
You got this, Ellie.
So just shimmy along.
Okay. Don't fall in the water. Don't fall in. Oh, shit.
And then head along. And we're going to get to a pipe where we need to move whatever it is, this wooden box, away from it. So here's the pipe, head through it, and then the next pipe just ahead, we're going to have to move something out of the way in order for us to get through it. That was really weird. I'm not sure if you guys saw that, but it looked like Ellie was floating for a bit. So the pipe's just over there, you can see the red, but head up here first, and we have a comic. So that's the second comic, and it is number 8. So we're getting there. We've nearly got all the comics now. So we're going to head down this pipe area. We're going to pull back this
Here we go.
crate. I'm going to call it a crate. Dumpster, bin, whatever you want to call it. Pull it back, and then we're going to head in. And then when we get to the other side, it's going to start our next encounter. But I'm going to cut it here, and we'll cover the rest of this area and move on to the cabin resort. It makes it sound like we're going on some form of holiday, but trust me, we're not. It's going to get very, very interesting from here on out. But yeah, we're going to move on to the cabin resort and take on a lot of hunters, as you can imagine. So yeah, down there is where the next fight is going to be, basically. So you can see lots of nice cover, and we got 5 hunters, I think it is, in total. But I'll say that for the next episode. So Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I appreciate all your feedback so far. And I'll catch you on the next episode. Bye for now.